I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
As you can tell from the title, I'll be diving into my personal love for Steven Seagal. My love for Steven Seagal isn't in a complimentary way though. From his various accounts of mistreating stuntmen, his general rudeness to anyone other than himself.
We were in rehearsals for Executive Decision, okay? I'm playing his master sergeant, and we come in for rehearsals, and he comes in, I'm in command. What I say is law. Anybody doesn't agree? And I was like, I started cracking up because he sounded like a retard, and he came up and he taekwondo'd my ass against the brick wall. He went, he's 6'5" and caught me off guard, knocked all the air at me. I was like, right. Why? What I really wanted to say is how big and fat he is, how he runs like a girl, because he does. But I didn't, because all I could say was, why?
His consistent lying and his sexual harassment claims. Steven Seagal, from all accounts, is not a pleasant person. What Steven Seagal is, though, is a mine of absolutely hysterical entertainment. Steven Seagal's whole career reminds me of that song, I Want to Be Ninja. I want to be ninja. Steven Seagal, though, has made me laugh so hard it feels like my guts are tied in a knot. Ironic entertainment has been around for a very long time. Human beings can't help but to find enjoyment when laughing at something, instead of with it. We can see this when looking at iconic films that are so bad they're good, such as The Room, Troll 2, or any Neil Breen film. Why do I enjoy these films myself? There's a level of authenticity and genuineness to each of these films. Each one were created with serious intent to be a drama, a horror movie, or a thriller movie. This genuineness creates an absolutely absurd ignorance that creates an end product that is an ironic masterpiece. Steven Seagal, in my opinion, is a walking, ignorant masterpiece. Steven Seagal went from being Italian
Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?
to Asian to Russian/Mongolian.
I'm a Russian Mongol, and I'm Russian. My father was a Russian Mongol, so these people are Russian Mongols.
To even imitating African American accents.
I don't know what color I am, but I know one thing. In the blues, like I said, there was no color, but also I was the only one that wasn't black that I knew that played exactly like them, because I was raised with them. I didn't learn from a record. I play with my fingers.
I absolutely love the ignorance of Steven Seagal. Action scenes that make absolutely no sense are one of the biggest parts in Steven Seagal's career. Steven Seagal is a mammoth with dark black dyed goatee and a hairline that miraculously recovered from years prior. This blissful ignorance that Seagal is still a killer and can still take anyone down makes my friends and I laugh to our heart's extent. In most of the movies, Seagal sits throughout most of the production, only moving when absolutely necessary. Steven Seagal's involvement in action films makes him think that this gives him credibility to be a part of the law enforcement. Most of the time in the show, Seagal is doing nothing or is blatantly in the way of the operation.
This is not good.
And finally, I have to comment on Steven Seagal's incredible music career. I just have to play some samples of his work.
I got $700, baby. Ain't you gonna make moves on the road? You know, he's here. Everybody knows I'm here. When the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. Because dress is just a pity, not just there to cover her kitty. I will to say that now I have everything. I want you to stay, no matter what tomorrow brings.
Not exactly the best music. Steven Seagal's quote-unquote personal accomplishments make me laugh even harder. From him saying he lived in Asia when younger, even though that's virtually impossible.
Did you go to Asia that young?
Yeah.
See, I always thought you went to Asia when you were like your mid-20s or
Oh,
something.
no.
Oh, okay.
Was a student of the founder of Aikido, Mori Shiba.
You know, they had a scholarship program where if you flipped fast enough for long...
stop!
Whatever you say, who died in 1968, meaning Stephen would have been a teenager living alone in Japan for that to have happened.
To him saying he helped the FBI. Side note, while editing, I actually found out he was lying about helping the CIA.
Over the years, Stephen has claimed that he helped train CIA operatives and did special favors for them. His ex-wife says not at all, he was never in the CIA.
Not the FBI. But he did get raided by the FBI, so there's that. Steven Seagal, no matter what, provides content. That's the least I could say to be complimentary. Steven Seagal, I think as a whole, represents what it's like to be a person pretending to be everything they aren't. As an absurd, walking contradiction, Steven Seagal is amazing, and I'm attached to anything he does for that simple fact. And that is why I love Steven Seagal.